Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Study Desk for You. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe so that you will get all uploaded sessions from Study Desk for You. And turn on the bell icon for further notification. And coming to today's topic, I would like to introduce number formatting in Excel. Number formats control how numbers are displayed in Excel. So today we are going to learn how to apply number formats in an easy way. But before we get started, let's have a look at agenda for today's session. So first, we'll see about number formatting. The key benefit of number formats is that they change how a number looks without changing any data. And one more thing, they also make worksheets look more consistent and professional. In this number formatting, we are going to learn first built-in number formats. In this, we are going to cover number, currency format, date format, and time, percentage, fractions, etc. And also, I'm applying some custom number formatting effects. So basically, these are two types in number formatting. We'll discuss one by one. Later, I will discuss about cell styles, how to apply cell styles. Instead of formatting cells manually, we can use predefined cell styles. We will see those styles in this session. In the end of the session, I'm also including this exercise for practice. So without any wasting time, let's get started. So first, number formatting in the number gallery. This is our number gallery. In the previous sessions, I completed this font and alignment sessions, font and alignment topics. So in this session, I'm dealing with this number gallery. So in this number gallery, we can find this formatting. We have two types of number formattings, that is built-in number format and custom number format. First one, built-in number formats. If you click this drop down button, you will see these kind of formats like general, number, currency, accounting, date, time, percentage, fractions. All these are built-in number formats. So we'll see one by one. First one is general. By default, every worksheet is having this general format as the default number format. This general is nothing but somewhat a fluid kind of data. That is, it displays as many as decimal points as space allows, and will rounded the decimal values and have given some scientific number formats when space is limited. Here my column, for example, in the D column, I have entered some values under the general 1250.9 something. Here I have taken some values. If suppose I decrease this column width, if you observe here, the original value, see, my original value is 1250.9, but it rounds it decimal places as 1251, one value, and the next one 15698.78. After point I have two decimals, it directly increases 98 to 99, last two digits, and then it have given some scientific values E plus. So this is about general. General format displays as many decimal places as space allows. So based on this column width, it allows the values. So it automatically rounds the values, and for some numbers it have given some scientific values. So it depends on the column width. So this is about general. So next one is after general we have number format. Directly I have taken some values in the number 10, 20, 30. You can take like this. Suppose I have values like this. Now if you want to add decimal points, here we have two options here to increase and decrease the decimal points. Suppose I'm adding after point, I have two decimals. If you want to decrease, you can decrease like this. This is for increment and this is for decrement. So this is about number. If you want to increase these decimal points, we have another way, that is custom number format. We'll see in the later. Now next one, after number we have currency. In the currency format, we are going to add different currency symbols. We are going to add here. We have dollar symbol, After this dollar symbol, we have drop down list. If you click this, we have English, United States dollar, and United Kingdom euro, Chinese, different options here. If you want to add more signs, you can use this more accounting formats. So first I'm selecting this and I'm clicking this general, and I'm applying some currency format here. If you observe, in the currency format, dollar sign align the immediate next right to the number. So if I drag this number, it automatically applies. I'm applying same currency format for remaining values. So if you observe, the dollar symbol assigns the immediate right next to the number. And what about these negative values? I'm selecting this negative value and I'm applying some currency. It assigns minus symbol, and for this zero value also it assigns dollar. So if you want to add dollar, you can use this currency symbol. And after this currency, we have accounting formatting, this one. I'm selecting a value and click on this accounting. So it is also assigned some dollar symbol, but the difference is, while using this accounting, the dollar symbol assigns at the left edge of the cell, in the left side, whereas in currency it assigns the immediate right next to the number. So that is the difference. And I'm applying this accounting for remaining values. I'm applying this accounting format to the remaining values. So now next, what about this zero? For zero values, if I'm applying accounting format, it assigns a dash sign. And the next one, what about this negative values? Suppose I'm selecting a negative value and I'm applying some accounting effects. It displays parenthesis. Parenthesis specifies that it is a negative value. So there is a difference between currency and accounting, depends upon the content or criteria. You have to select currency or accounting. So this is about accounting formatting. Now coming to next one, short date and long date. About short date, default date format is D-MMM. D stands for date number, and triple M stands for 3 characters in the month. So here 27 April, this is the default date format. In this I'm going to select short date. So it displays DDMMYYY format, like this, DDMMYYY format. So it converts the default date format to short date format. And the next one, long date. I'm taking this default date format 27th April. I'm converting to long date. Sometimes you will get this pound or hash symbols. That means there is no enough space for this cell value. So just drag this column width or double click on this. It will display the value. Coming to long date, it displays Monday, April 27th and 2020. This is the long date format. We can select. So this is about date. And coming to time, the next format is time, this one. So it randomly I took some 9:56. If I selected time format, it displays 9:56 AM. If suppose I'm taking any other data, suppose 13:56, some 34 seconds. So I'm selecting this and click on this and select time. So it displays PM. So based on that value, it displays AM and PM. So this is about time. After this time, we have percentage. Will displays percentage and fractions and scientific. These are different types of formats in the built-in number formats. Now let's move to custom number format. So what is custom number formats? In this gallery, if you observe, you can see this small button in the bottom right corner. This one is called as format cells. If you click this, a dialog box will appear, that is format cells. We can use these format cells for customizing the formats. To get these format cells, we have another way, that is In font gallery and alignment gallery also we have this format cells dialog box. We can click like this. The other way, the shortcut for this format cells is from the keyboard you can press Ctrl+1. For example, Ctrl+1, if I click like this, the same dialog box will appear. First, I will discuss what is the content in this format cell. So first one, number. If we select this bottom right corner in the number gallery, it displays the number tab. We have different tabs here: number, alignment, font, border, fill, protection. Right now I opened this font drop down list. Right now I opened this small button from the font gallery, that's why it directly opens font tab. If I open in the alignment gallery, it opens alignment, and the number gallery, it opens number tab. And some border, this is regarding to this border. And coming to fill, this filling section, background color and foreground color. And coming to last one, protection, how to protect the sheet or how to protect the cells. This will discuss in the next sessions. And coming to our topic, now I'm opening number to apply custom number formats. This one. First one is general. For general values, there is no specific number format. You can directly enter any value like this. Now coming to next one, a number. If you want to increase the decimal places, previously we have discussed about the how to increase these decimal points. If I select this number and click on these two decimal places, it increases or decreases the values. So same thing, if you want to increase or decrease these decimal points, you can directly use this one. For example, I'm entering a value 100 and I'm opening this format cells dialog box and click on this number, and here decimal places, this is the preview, and this is the decimal places. For negative values also it will display. I'm increasing this decimal points to 3 and click on OK. So if you observe here, 3 decimal points added. Likewise, you can increase or decrease the decimal points by using this custom formats. Suppose I'm increasing 4 digits, or I'm increasing 2 digits or 1 digit like this. So we can change this number. And the next one is currency. So I'm selecting a number and click on here and select currency. Here symbol is dollar, and here if you want another symbol, you can select like this. Here you have different symbols. So right now I have dollar. If you want to increase the decimal point, you can select and click on OK. So after $34, it adds to 3 decimals. So like this you can increase the decimal points here by custom number formatting. And same thing, what about negative values? I'm opening format cells, currency, and OK. So it displays for negative values also 3 decimals I took 3 decimal points. And the next one is same thing for accounting. For accounting also same thing, to increase or decrease the decimal points, same feature. And coming to date, here I took DDMM YYYY format. Now I'm changing this to date. I'm selecting this date, and if you want to display this date to another format like March 14, 2012, so like this, if you want to display, select this one and click OK. So it displays like this: first month, then date, then year. Here I am taking one more date. For current date I am taking Control plus semicolon, it displays present date. So I am selecting this, I am changing one more date format. So it directly opens date in the format cells dialog box. Right now I am taking another format like this, date with the time. So it displays like this. So this is how to change date from custom number formats. After the time, same thing, I'm selecting a time value and I'm going to select time. If you want to display AM, PM or different time formats, you can directly select and click on OK. it displays. So we can use both the built-in number formats as well as custom number formats. And next one, special. This special, in the format cells we have after time, percentage, fraction, scientific, text, all these different types of formats available we can use, depends upon our criteria. Now the next one is special, and in the special, if you want to change the zip code or a phone number, social security number, we can use this one. Suppose I'm selecting this, you can, if I selected this, my zip code 5, I entered some value here, this will display in the preview area as like this. So if you want like this, we can use. So this is about special, and the next one is custom. The last one is custom. Suppose I'm entering a phone number randomly, I have taken some phone number. In some situations you have to add 0 before this phone number. So if you want that 0 before the number, you can use this custom from the format cells. Select this, and here in the type argument you have to add 11 zeros for the format. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So if you observe in the preview area, you can observe before the phone number you will get 0. So this is my requirement. In this kind of situations, we are going to use custom format in the format cells. So like this, we have to use custom. So till now I finished built-in number format and custom number formats. In the number gallery, we have these symbols, like for example, I have a number 56. If you want to add directly here in dollar, United States, United Kingdom, euros, Chinese, if you want different types, you can directly select here. That symbol is directly applied to that number. And in the format cells, in the currency, if you want to change the sign, instead of dollar, if you want to take rupee or any other symbol, you can search from in this symbol. Suppose I'm taking rupee from Telugu, click on OK. So it applies rupee sign to that number. So like this we can take symbols from this, and here we have different signs we can take from here also, more accounting formats. And then next one, percentage. If you want to apply percentage symbol, you can directly use this one. And coming to comma, so I'm selecting a number. If you click on this comma, it add 2 decimal points. Suppose I'm entering any value like this and click on this comma, so it displays Indian currency, like it displays with comma. And this is about number gallery. Till now I've finished number gallery. Now we'll move to a concept called as cell styles in the style gallery. So cell styles are a quick way to include professional formatting for different parts like titles, headers. So if you want to apply different styles instead of formatting cells manually, we can use this predefined styles. Here we have different types of predefined styles. In the previous sessions, we learned about this font. If you want some headings, background color and foreground color and size, we used this font. Suppose if you don't have that much time to apply these font styles, or if you want to apply some professional formatting, then use this cell styles. For example, here I'm selecting a text and click on this cell styles, and here I'm going to apply like this. Here you have different color combinations, and 20%, 40%, 60%, and this is about 100%. For brighter, if you want to take brighter, you can take this 100%. Now right now I'm taking some light colors like this. So this is the way to apply cell styles. This is a small concept in cell styles. And finally, we'll move to last topic, that is exercise for today's session. We'll see that. For practice, I'm taking another sheet. In the sheet, this is my practice for assignment. First take this data. For this data, you need to select first A1 to F12 cells and take the border, all border, and for the first row you have to select A1 to F1 and click on merge and center and take the title as product details. And then for the second row, add different titles like take headings like product ID, product name, product cost, quantity, total cost, and total cost in rupees. So, and apply some background color and foreground color. Here I use some blue and white, and randomly I took some data like mobile. I took some mobile list and its cost in dollars. So I selected this United States English dollar sign and enter some quantity. So how many quantity you want, you can select this. So first take like this, take this data like this, and now I'm going to calculate total cost. In Excel, every formula starts with equal to, and this I'm going to add product cost into multiply symbol and select quantity. So if you press enter, you will get some total cost in the E3 cell. So based on, if suppose I'm changing this quantity as 2, if you press enter, it changes automatically. That is the advantage of Excel. No need of manual calculations, it automatically calculates. Now I'm dragging this, no need of calculating everything, just click, hold it and drag it. So it applies automatically. If suppose I'm changing this 6 as 5, it automatically changes its value. So right now we calculated all the values in dollars because in the product cost we took dollar sign, so the total cost is also in dollar. So our data, our values are in dollar. Now I want to convert these dollar values to our Indian rupees. So for example, equal to, I'm selecting this total cost into 75. So it displays in rupees. In the format cells, currency, here you have to take dollar, instead of dollar you have to take rupee. That's why it automatically applied. So drag the remaining values, it displays all the values in the rupees. So if I change this quantity 3 as 6, if you observe, this value is automatically changed. This is for practice. So first watch the session completely, how to apply formatting effects, then practice this assignment. You will get complete idea about the session. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please comment below. For online or offline classes, please visit our website www.tretelenotech.com, and for more tutorials, visit our website www.kenisworld.com. And if you like this session, please like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and turn on the bell icon for further notification. Thanks for watching.